What's going on, Jerome? So the Minnesota Vikings are, what was it, 9 practices in? So they had a walkthrough today, but no fans there. Also, I don't think any media. And since night practice was canceled tomorrow, the Vikings are actually getting a day off, and then they're going to have a closed practice. I think it's closed on Tuesday. But long story longer, so injuries are part of the game and also part of training camp. And it can be a little bit tough, especially since training camp, preseason, there's no injury reports required. So getting some information on the various injuries of the players, it's kind of got to dig a little bit. And there's a couple of notable players that will be big time factors on the Vikings this season. So a couple updates and some things. So on Saturday, 3 players left the practice field. Tillery, defensive end, free agent from the Raiders, was carted off. And then also Gabriel Murphy, UDFA linebacker, edge rusher from UCLA, left practice. Same thing with tight end, former wide receiver N'Keal Harry as well. And then a couple updates here. So Kevin Seifert, tweeted out something about camp. Then someone asked about Gabriel Murphy's status, and Darren Doogie-Wolfson chimed in. KSTP Sports, he's good. And then also someone asked about Tillery. Update, told he'll be okay. Major injury avoided. And it's always scary when the cart is brought out, but I'm glad that Tillery is going to be okay because he should be contributing along the Vikings defensive line this year. So as of right now, here's where we're currently at with the Vikings injuries. Like I said, incomplete because no injury report. Although teams always fudge the injury report anyways, man. Like how many times? Like the Netflix documentary where Amon St. Brown saying that he would he tear his quad or something like that. Basically said that I had this horrific injury all season, but he was never on the injury report due to that injury. It's weird, man. I mean, teams play games with all the time. And also, like, why the injury report is there, right? Because of gambling. That's what it is. So that everyone has complete information, or as complete as possible. Anyways, but 2 major injuries, 2 guys on the pup. TJ Hockenson recovering from that ACL. Now they are hopeful as TJ is working off to the side. You can just tell from the tone of Kevin O'Connell. Like, he's always upbeat and positive, but he's definitely had a shift in the last couple of days where he's just like he's excited about Hockenson. And right now, like, if I had to wager a jelly bean or two, I don't think that he'll start the regular season on the pup. I think that he'll be back sooner rather than later. Maybe they'll do it just for roster space, but who knows? Najee Thompson, special team superstar, unfortunately is also on the PUP list with a left knee injury. Now, timeline-wise, Kevin O'Connell last said that he was hoping mid-August, but we'll see. It's August is going to be coming pretty mid here pretty soon. And, Najee, I think that his spot is secure. But would like to see him back sooner rather than later. Then you got Shaq Griffin, who second day of practice, popped a hamstring, didn't look good, but they are pretty hopeful about that. He is going to be day to day. Now, him being a veteran, like, he doesn't necessarily need preseason games, although he is in a new scheme and everything like that. But of course, the Vikings would love to have him back. I think that he has a chance to rebound to his Pro Bowl caliber status, like back in his Seattle days. Robert Tonyan, again, another guy who was carted off, but it was back spasms. He is day-to-day. O'Connell mentioned hopefully having him back for the start of preseason. First preseason game is on Saturday. U.S. Bank Stadium gets the Raiders. Lewis Seen, lower leg injury. And yeah, there's just something that just keeps on dragging on. I think that he is firmly behind the 8 ball in terms of making the roster. I just don't see how the Vikings can plausibly keep Seen on the 53 over guys like Theo Jackson or Kerryon, my Jayward son, or even me and Bobby McCain at this point. And then 3 injured yesterday. So Tillery would appear to be an ankle. And like Doogie said, he should be okay. Avoid a major injury, which is good. Gabriel Murphy, undisclosed. N'Keal Harry, undisclosed as well. Hopefully Harry's is not very serious, just like Murphy's as well. And then, of course, Kai Blackman, our guy, torn ACL, first practice, is out for the season. So that's it. Take a look at the Vikings injury updates to the best of our ability. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.